Hello, thank you for joining me. Are you aware that Malami and the family, they are not coming out of the Kuje prison anytime soon? Are you aware that Abubakar Malami and the family, his wife and the son, they are not coming out of the Kuje prison anytime soon? They will remain in Kuje prison. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that it will be difficult for anyone to stand in surety for Abubakar Malami? Yes, they said that they have been granted bail to the tune of 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion, 500 million each, the wife, the son, and himself. Abubakar Malami and the family remains in Kuje prison, while Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison. Abubakar Malami with the family are in Kuje prison. Divine judgment is real. I will be telling you all the properties of Abubakar Malami that the federal government has taken over. You have to pay attention, because if you have anyone who has bought or intending to buy any of these properties, you have to call them. If they are not aware of what is going on, that they should withdraw immediately. If they have already bought, they have to do something, because the federal government has taken over these properties. They are 52 in number in different locations, and I will be giving you the details of the locations. I will be giving you the details. So if your brother, your uncle, your relation, your friend, your colleague, or anyone may have been affected, you will not know until you hear the locations and the names of these properties and the addresses of these properties, so that you can inform them. Share this video widely so that the people that will soon become the victim of the fraud committed by this man, they will guide themselves and work towards coming out of the trouble that he has put them into. These properties, do you know, they include universities, they include primary schools, they include secondary schools, they include pharmaceutical companies, they include hotels, they include filling stations, they include oil and gas companies. The list is endless, but I'm going to mention a few of them based on time. Please, you have to like this video and share it now. I want you to type in the chat section, Lord, never allow the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu to enjoy the proceeds of their evil. Lord, never allow the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu to enjoy the proceeds of their evil. Let me repeat again. Type in the chat section, Lord, this is prayer, and God answers prayer. Never allow the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu to enjoy the proceeds of their evil. The profit or the gain of their evil, they will not enjoy it. Now, before I mention the names of these properties and give you the address where they are, Malami and the family will remain in prison for a very long time. Ask me why. Do you know why? I will tell you. As of today, Abubakar Malami has become a political liability. How do I mean that he has become a political liability? He is not occupying any political office. He is not holding any political office. He is not holding any political position in Nigeria today, whether at the federal level or at the state level. Therefore, no northern billionaire or millionaire will stand in for him, because they will not get anything in return. All the properties that are being forfeited and the ones that will still be forfeited, including the money that will be taken over by the government, that the government will recover from him, is going to make him poor. By the time this case ended, he will become so poor and a political liability. He has lost his influence. You need to understand. He has not become a senator. He has not become a House of Rep member before. He has not become a governor before. If he had, there will be the possibility that he will bounce back based on the structures he has put in place while occupying such constituted offices. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So there is no billionaire or millionaire in the north, no billionaire or millionaire in the south no billionaire or millionaire in the West will stand in for him, because you know that election is around the corner, 2027. They will not waste their money. They will not risk their reputation. They will not waste their time. They will not risk their office or their businesses to stand in for a man that will soon go broke. All these 52 properties that the government has taken over, there will be more. Not only the properties, money will also be taken away from him. Billions, all these billions will be recovered. So he is going to be there for a very long time. And even if he is released, I will tell you the plan that are put in place in order to rearrest him. If at all he perfect his bail, there are plans to rearrest him, to make sure that he remain in prison for a long time. Do you know that he is trying to come out as the governor of Kebbi State? Are you aware? All this money he looted from the case of Son Nnamdi Kanu, by turning justice upside down in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, using his office, he wants to use the money and context for governorship in Kebbi State. And God said, no, the proceed of evil, you will not enjoy it. Like and share the video immediately. I am God's major prophet, Maxwell Nnawuihe. I'm going to read out to you now these properties where they are, their names and the address where they are, so that you can reach out to your people and tell them to run away. If they have anything to do, they have to do that quickly without wasting any time. Okay? Listen attentively, listen. You'll be amazed. Names of properties and lands, houses and business or company buildings that court seized from Abubakar Malami. Names. If you bought any of these properties or lands in any of the locations listed below, you have to run and do something quickly. If you are living or about to pack into any of these houses, whether hotel, oil and gas, filling stations, etc., call your relations now, call your friends now. Send this video to them in all these locations that I'm going to mention now, to know if they are in any of these properties. The location is Abuja, another location is Kebbi State, another location is Kano, another location is Kaduna State. Now, here comes the properties. Here comes the properties. Rayan University buildings. Rayan University buildings. Look on the screen, you will see their names and all that. Rayan University buildings. Agro-allied factory buildings. Agro-allied factory buildings. Machines, hotels, pharmacy, supermarket, primary and secondary school, oil and gas, filling stations, shops, and other buildings. I'm going to mention their specific names and address and locations. Luxury duplex at Amazon Street, plot number 3011, within cadastral zone AO6, Maitama, Abuja. That's one of the properties. If you are there, that property has been taken over by the federal government. File number and enhancement, which is 11352, which was purchased in December 2022. The next property here is two-winged large story building situated at number 3 Onisha Crescent, area 11, Gariki, Abuja, cadastral zone A03, Abuja, formerly Harmonia Hotels Limited. Harmonia Hotels Limited, FCT, which was purchased in December 2018. You are seeing the figure that they bought these properties. Very important you pay attention. The next one is plot 683, Jabi District, cadastral zone BO4, comprising of a 5-story building, which is now Luxurious Methak Hotels Limited. Luxurious Methak Hotels Limited, Jabi, with 53 rooms and suites, which was purchased in September 2020. You are seeing the figures there. The next property here is property number 3130. 3130 within Cadastral Zone A04 at Sokoto District, Abuja. At Sokoto District, Abuja, comprising terraces purchased in January 2021. If you have anybody in all these addresses, tell them that the federal government has taken over these properties. They will not enjoy the proceeds of the corruption and evil against Nnamdi Kanu. The next one is shop number C82 Cityscape, Sharif Plaza, plot 739, Cadastral Zone A07, Aminu Kano Crescent, Wuse 2, FCT Abuja, which was purchased in March 2024. I hope you are taking note. Call your relations to be careful of these properties. The next property here is number 4 Ahmadu Bello Way, Nasarawa GRA, Kano, which was purchased in which was purchased in December 2022. You are seeing all the figures, how much they purchased them. The next property here is plot 157 Lamido Crescent, Nasarawa GRA, Kano, purchased in July 2019 with no specific amount stated. All these properties I'm mentioning, the federal government has taken them away from Abubakar Malami and the son and the wife. The court say they are all proceeds of fraudulent activities. The next here is a plaza, commercial toilets, laundering warehouse, tanks adjacent, 100 hectares of land along Bimin Kebbi, along along Benin Kebbi, Jega Road, which was purchased in 2020. Another property here is 4-bedroom bungalow, Gese Phase, Benin Kebbi, which was purchased in 2023. You are seeing all the figures there. Another one here is shops numbers A36 B3 Vegas Mall, Wuse 2, Abuja, which was purchased in July 2023. I hope you're following. Are you affected? You have to do something. The court said that from the time that this publication is made, you have 14 days. You have 14 days to come forward and report and make a case why you should not be affected. So call your friends, your relations. If you are not affected, call them, your friends. Send this video to them. Let them find out if they are affected and what they need to do within 14 days. Another property here is number 26 Babi Drive, Boa Estate, Abuja, purchased in 2022. You are seeing all their figures. This one is at 136 million. Another property here is number 27 Efab Estates Avenue, Efab Estate Avenue, Kasana District, Abuja, purchased in June 2018. Another property here that the federal government has taken away from Abubakar Malami is a bedroom duplex and boys quarters at number 12 Yalinga Street off Adetokombo, Ademola Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja, purchased in October 2018. Another one here is 2 warehouse shops, B40 and B46, Wuse Market, Abuja, purchased in July 2020. Another property of Malami that the government has taken away is 20 houses at Zone E, Apo, Legislative Quarters, Cadastral Zone B01, Plot 14014, Gudu District, Abuja, was purchased between February and May 2017. I hope you are following. Now, another property here, properties acquired by Academia for Justice and Development Initiative at the Academic Garden City, Bernie Kebbi, sued by the Federal Housing Authority mortgage, namely. So he also used his office to buy some properties in the name of the government, but these very properties were not actually bought by the government. They were fraudulent, according to what the court has said. Others are 9 units of 3-bedroom bungalow, 3 units of 2-bedroom bungalow, and 4 hectares of land which were purchased between February 2023 and September 2023 at a price of 187 million, among other assets listed in the schedule. So these are the assets, but for the space of time, I am stopping here. Now, look at what the judge said. A federal high court sitting in Abuja on Tuesday, January 6, 2026, ordered the interim forfeiture of 57 properties suspected to be proceeds of unlawful activities linked to a former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, Minister of Justice under Buhari, and 2 of his sons, Abdulaziz Malami and Abiru Rahman Malami, and the wife, Hajia Bashir Asabe, to the federal government. So these properties I've mentioned now, and the ones I'm not able to mention because of time, they are now being taken over by the federal government, Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Malami is not going out of the prison anytime soon. I will tell you why. Like and share this video now. Like and share it now. The God of justice is at work. I want you to type in the chat section, Lord, let there be an exchange in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Let there be an exchange in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Let the hunters become the hunted in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Write it in the chat section. Let the hunters become the hunted in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Let the hunters become the hunted in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. If you believe it, shout amen. If you believe it, shout amen. Now, listen carefully. DSS surveillance at Kuje Correctional Service over alleged plot to rearrest Abubakar Malami raises grave rule of law and safety concerns. They are now talking of rule of law. But when it was time for Nnamdi Kanu, there is no rule of law. When it has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no rule of law. Abubakar Malami fought against the release of Nnamdi Kanu from the time he was in office until he stepped down after the death of Buhari, and after that administration ended. They are now shouting rule of law. The office of Abubakar Malami SAN has been reliably informed of plans by government security agencies to rearrest him immediately upon his release. As soon as he is about to come out of Kuje prison, they will seize him, they will handcuff him, they will put him back in Black Maria or in Hilux or Jeep and take him back to custody. Despite being granted bail by a court of competent jurisdiction. Okay? That was what they did to Nnamdi Kanu. They will have it in full payback. This development is deeply troubling and raises grave concerns about the process, the rule of law, and personal safety. Oh, but you did it to Nnamdi Kanu. You did it because you were in office. Malami, you were in office, Attorney General of the Federation, Minister of Justice. Discharged is not acquitted. Discharged is not acquitted. That he has been discharged does not mean that he has been acquitted. That was what he said in 2022. Now, you are going back to the same rule of law that you fought against, hoping that the rule of law will serve your interest, will give you justice. When you abused it, destroyed it, sat on it, you are far from getting justice. The justice you deserve is life sentence. That is the justice you truly deserve in this very case. Now, this development is deeply troubling and raises grave concerns about due process, the rule of law, and personal safety. It will be recalled that weeks ago, a high court of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, granted bail to Abubakar Malami SAN. However, the bail order was not honored as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission declined to effect his release, thereby frustrating a valid judicial decision. That was how they frustrated valid judicial decisions in the case of Son Abubakar Kanu, and they were happy. He was busy buying property with the money. Now the properties have been taken away from him. The money also being taken away from him. He will become so irrelevant politically. He will be so poor. You won't hear his voice again. He wants to become the governor of Kebbi State so that he will continue with lawlessness. Let's see how that turns out. Now, we are now credibly informed that fresh plans are on the way to rearrest Malami on what are believed to be a trumped up and unrelated charges immediately after his release on bail. In the current matter, intelligence available to us further indicates that operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, have mounted surveillance and are on standby to execute this plan, and they will execute it. Yes. The Bible said that whatever a man soweth, so shall he reap. I am a major prophet. I don't stand for evil. I don't stand for evil. I stand for justice. I don't stand for evil. I stand for justice. That's what I'm trying to say. If this is justice, then I stand for it. The Bible says, whatever, don't be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, so shall he reap. You sowed injustice when you were the minister of justice, and you are going to reap it in full time, in full, in all aspects of it. You will reap it. You will harvest it. You will take it home. You will enjoy it. You and your family. This pattern of actions, granting bail on paper while preparing fresh arrests to ensure continued detention, represent a grave assault on constitutional safeguards and an abuse of state power, which you did brazenly. You flouted all the court orders that were in the favor of Nnamdi Kanu because you were the Attorney General of the Federation. They pleaded with you several times. Tell the federal government to enter a nolle prosequi of this case of Nnamdi Kanu. Dismiss this case. Withdraw it. You said no. Because of what you were benefiting. You were using your office to buy and to loot federal government dry. Now, the long arms of the law has caught up with you. You have to enjoy it. Don't complain. It undermines public confidence in the justice system and raises serious questions about respect for judicial authorities, which you did not accord the judicial authority the respect they deserve in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Now it is your turn. We therefore place it clearly on record that the safety of Abubakar Malami SAN, his family, and his staff is under serious threat. That was how the safety of Nnamdi Kanu was under threat. And you were clapping and saying, he serves him well, let him remain there. Now Abubakar Malami will remain there. Any act of intimidation, unlawful detention, or harm arising from these actions must be fully accounted for by those responsible. You are now accounting it. You are now accounting for it. It is your turn. You will account for it to the fullest. Abubakar Malami SAN has consistently demonstrated his respect for the rule of law. Look at blatant liars and his readiness to submit himself to all lawful judicial processes. What is being demanded is nothing more than obedience to court orders, fairness, and constitutional protection as guaranteed to every citizen. Oh, including Nnamdi Kanu, but you said no. You said no. Because you are in office. You are going to have a full time before you come out of the prison. You cannot be able to come out the way you entered, you and your family. Please, I want to stop here. I want you to like and share the video. Remember, all the people who are affected, all the people in all these addresses mentioned, send the video to them confirm. If you have people in Kano, if you have people in Kaduna, if you have relations or friends in Kebbi State, in Abuja, send this video to them. Let them watch and listen if their own address is mentioned in the forfeiture of these properties to the federal government. I am God's Major Prophet Maxwell Nnawuihe. God bless you immensely.
From the east to the west, the man will never come. From the north to the south, to the struggle, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people, any people. They make a Nigeria with them. Then I got a young man, Sinamos, and Yamura. MSC election, Ginger, child, we started to do a Cabano tribunal. People baby, I'm a Hajia take up Abubakar Jebele, the son of Abubakar Supreme Court seat. He may be a man, he may be a man, United Nations judgment has set him free, let him go. Let him go. From the east to the west, from the north and the south, we go.